Have you ever wondered what could possibly happen if you tried to hold your sneeze? That sudden, seemingly uncontrollable expulsion of air from your mouth and nose, also known as a sneeze, isn't just a mere body quirk. It's a complex physiological process, a natural reflex designed to protect our bodies from potentially harmful irritants. When foreign particles or irritants enter our nose or throat, our bodies spring into action. The intruders trigger nerve signals that are sent to a special part of our brain called the sneeze center. The sneeze center then orchestrates a coordinated response involving various muscles, from your eyelids to your diaphragm. The result? A forceful release of air, also known as a sneeze, propelling these unwelcome guests back out. But what if we try to subdue this force of nature? What if we clamp our mouths shut, pinch our noses, and hold our breath in an attempt to quell the sneeze? We've all done it. Perhaps when we're in a quiet room or during a crucial moment in a meeting. The urge to sneeze arises, and we try our best to stifle it. But is this a harmless habit, or could we be risking our health? Sneezing is a protective mechanism, a way for our bodies to maintain balance and health. So it stands to reason that interfering with this process could potentially have some adverse effects. We might not give much thought to the occasional suppressed sneeze. Still, understanding what happens when we regularly hold in our sneezes could give us a new appreciation for this often overlooked bodily function, and perhaps even influence our behavior the next time we feel a sneeze brewing. So let's dive deeper into what happens when we defy this natural reflex and hold our sneeze. Join us as we uncover the mystery of a held sneeze, its potential impact on our health, and why it might be best to let nature take its course. First up, discomfort. Holding a sneeze can cause discomfort in the nose, throat, and ear areas. But how does this happen, you may wonder? Well, let's dive into it. When we sneeze, our bodies are attempting to expel irritants from our nasal or throat areas. It's like a mini explosion, a forceful gust of air rushing out of your nose and mouth. Now imagine trying to hold back that explosion. It's like trying to stop a speeding train with a rubber band. The pressure has to go somewhere, and unfortunately, it often ends up in places we'd rather it didn't. This pressure buildup can cause discomfort in various parts of the face, especially the nose, throat, and ears. Think of it like a balloon being filled with air. If you keep inflating it, the pressure inside the balloon increases, leading to a feeling of tension and discomfort. That's what happens in your nose and throat when you hold a sneeze. Your ears are also affected. The pressure from a held-back sneeze can travel up the eustachian tubes, which connect your throat to your middle ears. This can lead to a feeling of fullness or discomfort in your ears, similar to the sensation you might experience during a flight or while diving deep underwater. Apart from discomfort, holding in a sneeze can also cause a headache. The pressure buildup in the head can lead to a painful, pulsating sensation. It's like a drum beating inside your skull, a relentless throb that serves as a reminder of the sneeze that never got to see the light of day. But wait, there's more. Holding a sneeze can dry up your throat, leading to a scratchy, uncomfortable sensation. It's akin to the feeling of swallowing a mouthful of sand, a dry and prickly annoyance that lingers long after the sneeze has passed. And that's only the tip of the iceberg. Let's delve into the more serious consequences. More than just discomfort, did you know that holding your sneeze can actually cause pain? Yes, you heard it right. Suppressing that simple, seemingly innocent sneeze can lead to a world of hurt, quite literally. Let's start with headaches. When you sneeze, there's a sudden and powerful release of air from your lungs. If you hold back that sneeze, the air, along with the pressure it carries, gets trapped. This trapped pressure can then spread throughout your head, leading to what's known as a sneeze headache. Imagine the throbbing pain of a regular headache, now multiply that by the force of a suppressed sneeze. Not a pleasant thought, is it? Now let's move a little lower to your ears. You may be wondering, what do my ears have to do with sneezing? Well, quite a bit actually. Within your ears are small passageways called the eustachian tubes. These tubes help balance the pressure between your middle ear and the outside world. They are also crucial for draining fluid and maintaining your hearing abilities. When you sneeze, the eustachian tubes briefly close to protect your ears from the sudden change in air pressure. However, if you hold in a sneeze, the pressure doesn't have anywhere to go. This can cause the pressure to build up in your eustachian tubes, leading to a painful condition known as barotrauma. Barotrauma can cause ear discomfort. a feeling of fullness in the ear, and even temporary hearing loss. So you see, holding in a sneeze is more than just an awkward moment of discomfort. It's a potential invitation to painful headaches and earaches. It's a small, momentary reflex that your body uses to protect you. By holding a sneeze in, you're working against your body's own protective mechanisms. So, holding a sneeze can be a real headache, quite literally, but there's more. So, next time you feel a sneeze coming on, remember, it's better to let it out and save yourself the pain. Sneezing has a purpose. It helps clear out our sinuses. So what happens when we stop this? You might be wondering. Well, let's delve into the risks of infections that can occur when we hold back our sneezes. Our sinuses are like the drainage system of our bodies, specifically designed to trap and remove irritants from our nasal passages. When we sneeze, we're helping this system by expelling mucus filled with foreign particles. Now imagine what happens when we stifle that sneeze. The mucus, along with all the trapped irritants, remains stuck in our sinuses. This stagnant mucus is a prime breeding ground for bacteria, leading to an increased risk of sinus infections. Sinus infections, also known as sinusitis, can cause a slew of unpleasant symptoms. These include nasal congestion, aching in your teeth and jaw, headaches, and even a fever. It's an infection that can make you feel downright miserable. And all because you held in a sneeze. Now you might be thinking, surely it can't be that bad. I've held in sneezes before and nothing happened. And you're right, not every stifled sneeze will lead to a sinus infection. However, consistently holding in your sneezes does increase the risk. It's like playing a game of chance with your health. You might dodge the bullet once, twice, but eventually it could catch up with you. It's also important to remember that our bodies are interconnected. An infection in one area can easily spread to others. So, a sinus infection could potentially lead to other health issues, such as ear infections or bronchitis. So, the next time you feel a sneeze coming on, remember the risks. Let your body do what it's designed to do. Release that sneeze and help your body clear out those sinuses. It's a simple act that can go a long way in maintaining your health. But the risks don't stop at infections. There's one more surprising consequence we need to talk about. Last but not least, holding a sneeze can actually lead to eye injuries. It's a surprising fact, isn't it? Let's delve a bit deeper into this unexpected danger. When we sneeze, there's a massive surge of pressure within our bodies. This pressure is so significant that it instinctively causes us to shut our eyes tightly. This natural reflex serves a purpose. It shields the eyes from any potential harm. It's our body's ingenious way of protecting one of our most vital senses. Now imagine holding back that sneeze, that monumental pressure. It doesn't just disappear, it has to go somewhere. And one of the places it can go is towards the eyes, leading to possible eye injuries. It could range from minor discomfort to more serious conditions like retinal detachment or even eye bleeding in extreme cases. Holding a sneeze can be much more dangerous than we might think. So the next time you feel a sneeze coming on, remember the risks and let it out safely. So, we've learned that holding our sneeze can be a bad idea, but what can we do instead? First and foremost, don't try to stifle that sneeze. Instead, look for a space where you can sneeze without causing discomfort to others. If you're indoors, try to step into an unoccupied room or at least away from the crowd. Next, always have tissues at hand. Cover your nose and mouth with a tissue when you sneeze. It's a simple gesture that goes a long way in preventing the spread of germs. Lastly, consider bending your head forward when you feel a sneeze coming. This can help guide the sneeze downward and minimize the spread of droplets. Incorporating these small changes can make a big difference. They not only protect you from the potential risks of holding a sneeze, but also help keep those around you safe. Remember, sneezing is a natural reflex, and it's there for a reason. Stay safe and sneeze freely.